Hello there, it's Sean from Sean's Toy Room, and I just bought kind of a shelf riser from Canadian Tire to see if I could use it instead of the CONSTRUX for the MOTU Origins action figures. So I'll try the bottom shelf, it seems to have the most room, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, you can see here how it would obscure those three figures there. However, I'm going to see if there's a way I can fix that. Give me 1 second. What I'm going to try to do is take all the bags of accessories for that which the figures cannot hold and put them under the back of the display shelves. Because you see there's this whole empty section back here. So let's see if I can do that. Just like there. See? Now, I'm going to set it up and see how many figures I can get standing beside each other. Maybe I can get enough that it'll all work. Okay, so turn the flashlight on. There's the first picture. You can fit 4 side by side. You just have to fit one slightly in front of the other. But remember, not everyone's as wide as Sunman. So I'm going to try this again with level number 2. Alright, it's working so far. There's level number 2. So the red, gray, and blue Roboto, Anti-Eternia He-Man, and Keldor, and oh, I forget his name. The one who became Trapjaw. Right. Trapjaw. So you have only 3 figures left, and you have room for 4 on the front. It's working out quite well. It's actually going to create more room than I had before. Alright, there we are. Now you realize, of course, that another figure can fit in front as well. You see? And that'll be something to come up to later, should it need a rise. But that's good. That means that, now it's granted it's only going to be 3 rows of 4. These are actually 16 figures, not 12, but you can fit the other 4 in front, so it still fits. That's perfect. So let's light it up. There's the class picture, and you can see all their faces. And then we widen out to the second level of the shelf, take another picture, and then of course you go back to the other shelf, which has Eternia minis and stuff in the center, but don't worry, that'll be taken care of in time. But that's good. So every payday or so, I'll buy another riser like this from Canadian Tire for the figures. I will move all this stuff to one side, enough that I can put those 16 figures on another riser, and you get a nice class picture. That's good. And then no one's hiding behind each other. Alright, and let's move back and take a picture of, without the flashlight this time. Oh, alright, one with the flash. There we go. And try and get everyone's face in view. There we go. Alright. So that is a successful shelf rearrangement for MOTU Origins this week. The risers, and I will probably choose that video for this Friday and save the CONSTRUX phone carrier from the summer of 22 for another week. Okay, so this is Sean's Toy Room saying goodbye for now, and have fun collecting. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm back again. And as you see, I have another shelving unit to account for these other figures. And perhaps the loose ones on the left as well. So I'm going to see if I can rearrange this shelf enough and get those figures up there. I'll be right back. Alright, so there it is on the center. Let's see if I can get a good view of it for the photo. There we go. Now we'll start by putting figures on it. Alright, here we go. First level, complete, 4 across, just like before. Second level, Again, it's so you can see all their faces, and the top of the sword does not brush against the top of the shelf. That's why I'm leaving the tallest figures for the bottom. And here is the third layer in front, and there's enough room to put the 4 female figures in front, and I have to figure out something to do with the remaining 2 figures. Alright, so here we go. So there's how the bottom shelf looks now, with the Mega CONSTRUX Skeletor faces in place. There's how the top shelf looks with the extra things in place. And eventually, I will try to move all the play sets that are on the vehicles over to the other shelf over there, so I can open the figures. Yeah, that'll work. But that's how the MOTU Origins shelves look right now. Let me see if I can get back and get a picture of all 3 levels at the same time in the wide angle view. There. And I'll take another picture of the shelf with all 3 levels, just to clarify that. So that's the end of the footage for this week for Sean's Toy Room, the MOTU Origins shelf risers, and I'll be back next week with something else. We'll find out together what it is. See you later. Bye-bye.